I can definitely see how they're picking for lanes, right? Like, you get this early TA pick, you're trying to flex it to get something else down the road. Then you get this Lifestealer versus the Darkseer counter matchup in the Gyro with dual lane. It's a comfort pick that you're trying to use missile early. And then you pick some Primal Beast because you don't want to give up an easy blind matchup.
Oh, DJ, that is going to be feeding first blood. That is fit into their playstyle super well.
I don't think we could have handled it. It would have been too much.
That's true. Ice going to use the Surge to get away from Yoe here, and DJ will help him out by snowballing and then TPing away immediately. Ice is still going to be in some trouble, though, as this Haste Rune is causing him some serious issues. And
not really where you want to be with this hero, because you want to get in fights and get involved. The hero's pretty bad in static map states.
Jackie, he really wants to get that 4th stack, but he won't be able to get it. Jokum with the real time to telekinesis. DJ's going to cut over with the extra Ion Shell to help get the kills on the other side of the map. So this is again, you're talking about old school combos. This is another one, the Tusk Darkseer, but specifically given the Darkseer Ion Shell and then TPing over to the other side of the map. That's a nice play that used to be all the rage at some point in time. Dubu is going to get run down by DB, so they are trading out quite a number of kills. Snowball midway through that onslaught does get off a good ultimate, deal a decent amount of damage, but ultimately DB is dead.
Cannot buy an Aegis anymore, and DB wishes he had one because he is dead. And now you're giving them a smoke. Ice has decided to join the fights early mech. He has max Ion Shell. They have all the levels, level 6 on both supports, Earth Splitter online. This is a pretty scary point in the game. Cannot feed the cavemen kills, Cap. The club is coming down.
But they're gonna be. Ooh, that is gonna be an okay ultimate. Hits too, but they're just dove in way too deep. And In Your Dream's kind of like untouchable right now as this Lifestealer. Doesn't necessarily do the most damage, but if you dive into his tower, he will gladly collect. And now they're diving in a bit too much the other way. Army Geniuses got to be careful here, not overextending, as they just watch Bleed do the same.
An item that indicates you want to start winning these skirmishes. This item does not pay off that hard in the late game. It's pretty trash in the late game. When people have BKB, it does nothing. When people have Lifesteal, it's pretty bad. Sometimes you don't even get it off at the proper time. Yahweh, he went Blink Dragonlance, but if he gets a fast third item in between Deso or BKB, he's going to shred the fights. I don't care if you have Refraction. He's just going to smack you.
Jackie setting up the ultimate here. The rage goes off first. Really nice reaction from In Your Dream.
Yeah, stun me in your dreams, bro. Didn't know what was happening.
Yeah.
For almost maybe 2 seconds.
Yeah. 2 whole seconds. Damn, you took, what, 70 damage?
Yeah, DJ. DJ is gone. And Breeze is just taking it to him. 1v2. Okay,
he's just throwing out some damage, and he's slowing him down long enough for In Your Dream to now get here with the help of Yoe. Oh, run. It's going to run out.
It's gone. The trail. The trail.
The trail.
You can't reach that.
Speed your way to a BKB afterward.
I think either choice is fine. I just feel like I don't know if he's going to lack the damage too much here. I think there is an argument you could go Deso and theoretically it pays off higher, especially if you start getting charges because you win a fight. Yeah. But this is maybe the more conservative build. This is the build that says, hey, even if they dodge us, we can just force the Roche and way more confidently force that Roche. Because the Roche fight is hard if you end up in the 5-on-5 in the pit without a DQ. That's pretty scary. As Jackie is going to regret that jump.
Yes, he is, because Army Geniuses were all set up, ready to go for it. And Jokum with the stolen swinging through the trees, not able to catch up to Dubu, though.
Triple spell immunity versus a lineup that does not boast a lot of physical here. It's pretty much Jackie smacking him with a Battle Fury and some tag team. That's it.
Stolen wall. Okay. Now the Lifestealer is coming over, so if Ice overcommits to this one, there's the Infest, the turnaround, and now Ice is dead.
That's just like it's a classic Ice play, you know? You go for something crazy, doesn't work out. Now you're really far behind. You're gonna give up your triangle, maybe Roshan here.
I don't know, this is just kind of looking like Army Geniuses have gotten such a lead, and if they continue to get pickoffs like this, Gordon jumps away up to the high ground and actually has to pop his BKB for fear of death and may still die. The Meld Strike wasn't quite enough. Oh, Jokum's gonna go for it. What a beast.
One more.
He almost had him. The third right. No, the Ross hit. No, it's still not enough. He still had stick charges, but he slowed down. Yoe is going to be able to play finish him off.
No.
Oh, that sent a message right there. You cannot get away. Jackie, though, may not need to get away because he's got the Wukong's command. He'll fight back. Oh, that shard kind of messes them up quite a bit. In Dream, going to try and get away here. Actually, is able to turn around. Okay.
There's a missile switch to him.
He can't fight this anymore. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's fine. He's fine. He's going to jump so far away.
Yeah,
got that 15 talent.
The missile does not care. Okay, he does care because he can dodge it.
That's true.
Tree dance back into the trees.
One again.
Man, this is a high mobility Rubik right here between the remnants and the tree dance. Good luck. It's not some Sven where you might get some vac into Stormbolt that stuns 4 people. All right, blink on DJ. Your playmaking has gone up now. Got to get some traction. Got to get them trails. Line in them tombstones.
Oh. A quick initiation, but immediately Templar Assassin with the refraction BKB. You're not touching that.
Yeah, who's initiating who here?
Yeah, this is Bleed in a terrible position. If he gets another bash, Ice might just die like this. Yoe is going to be in some trouble there, but the Infest helps him out a little bit longer. He gets a bit more damage, and with the TA now gone, the damage is kind of out the window. In Your Dream's going to be inside the Wukong's command. They're going to be able to hold him in place. The stolen surge, he turns back around. Are you crazy? In Your Dream is going to go and fight Jackie. He has the primal beast. No way. What a play.
He's not crazy.
Oh my God.
He's an absolute Giga Chad.
This man is a true genius, straight to the name.
I respect that turn. Honestly, I fucking respect that turn. I'm not necessarily sold on the other stuff just yet. I mean, I think calling him owning in game 1 of a new season and 26 minutes in, it's a little preemptive cap, but we all know you like to finish early and get the hell out, so. That's
going to be an Aegis go down, but the backline decimated by DB. And now the second life Yoe, well, they don't have the damage to finish him up in time. He gets outside the Wukong's command just in time.
Stolen Monkey. Somebody's about to get lagged out of the game.
Oh, the missile's going to chase after him. Nice use of the chains, though. Corden stops DB in his track. Now his ultimate is going off the stolen Wukong's command. Run away. Run in, rather. It looks like with Iceiceice back into play. Look at that damage, though, coming off the gyrocopter. Did help him out. Ice, nice stolen wall. The laser down on his dying brat to be able to slow down these heroes. Monkey King's trying to get into this play, but it's kind of awkward.
The missile.
Look at that surge, though. The slow. Oh, no, the missile and finished him off. Varys gets his revenge in the end.
Varys is owning, dude. I retract everything I've ever said about 5 Gyro. He destroyed this game. He is destroying this game. He has 2,000 HP for the cloak. And he's just doing insane damage. Look at the damage in this fight. He did 3,000. He did the most.
He did the most damage in the team fight.
He did 3,000 damage.
3,000 damage. Primal Beast did 2,800. Lifestealer did 3,000, but it's the 5 gyrocopter.
I want to go play this now. This looks fun as hell. Is this the 5 gyro patch? Man, know something.
Seems like it.
This is where this hero shines. When he gets the items, he's super tanky. You don't want to go on him. If you don't go on him, and he gets two or three missiles off, that's enough to win you a fight. He's feeling himself double damage.
Oh, that is some damage right now. That's because he has a double damage. Yoe is going to be in some trouble here. Nice telekinesis gets him out of that sticky situation. Grabbing onto the Ember Spirit and does manage to finish him off.
And now the missiles chasing does get beat, but
got a quick dash. Didn't want to follow it up, though. And the Jackie's just going to slip away into the trees once again as the Monkey King. But they really, does Army Geniuses care too much? A buyback, but they're still going to keep the momentum pushing through this mid-tier 2 tower.
Oh, they're going to try and set up. Ooh, he's lucky he did not get missiled there because he is not a BKB right now. Oh, he's got it.
He got him.
I don't think they're going to be able to follow this, but nice heads up play. Meanwhile, you can take the fight. No TP for Monkey. Ice is going to get up.
Free fight in the top lane. Iceiceice dies, and In Your Dream
We haven't really seen a cohesive move or team fight. That definitely feels bad.
Yeah, it does kind of feel like they're all just kind of playing their own game right now, trying to find farm around the map. And RBGs, as you said, were making clean, concise moves, playing together and making things happen. Corden pops his BKB, Glimmer Cape. Look, he takes no damage. It just takes nothing. Corden, granted, doesn't have any damage because he went a Blade Mail BKB.
You can win the fights off this monkey with a good ult. They're stuck in it. But the problem is, are they ever going to get stuck in it, right? The amount of utility that's already out, the amount of spell immunity, it's tough. So 5-man smoke trying to catch anything here, but this is a very telegraphed move. Very telegraphed. And AG, once again, not giving you anything here. They're posted up. They know the smoke is coming, using gyro to break it. Yokum even has remnants out. This Rubik's hard to kill. And they're going to counter smoke. Why not? You have Nullifier on this Lifestealer too. Anybody he goes on is just dead. Darkseer be damned.
Ooh, if they see this courier, oh, they could just follow that courier straight to where bleed is exactly. Smoke's going to break.
It's a good angle.
Rubik is going to help them get some vision out, throwing some remnants around. The missile's going to chase out.
Ice actually turning.
Does manage to get a really good wall combination. Gyrocopter almost instantly dies. The BKBs and the Rage going out, though. Dodged a lot of the damage and gets out of the Wukong's command just fine. RB Geniuses are just too strong at this point. Even maybe caught.
He's tainted.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Maybe when you have that Scott.
Has been killed.
I mean, that's why I think you need the Scotty, because you have to be able to keep him in this spell, and you have to be able to man out because short term is not doing any favors here. They need the damage and they need the lockdown. They need too many things right now. DJ is one creep off Ags, so he'll have it here. He has Blink Kick. Who are you kicking? DA?
See what he gets.
He didn't get it.
Oh no! Oh no!
Not like this.
The telekinesis got him away, and he just gets snowballed into danger. Missile chasing after him. He's gonna run back into it to make sure he doesn't die. Whoa! Yokum almost finished him off. Dude, Yokum's crazy.
Who's baiting who here?
A little bit too crazy though. Corden, he's gonna jump after him, finish him off. Joe's back to his remnant. The missile is gonna hit him while his BKB is still active, and he managed to jump away right as DB was looking for the counter initiation. The BKB was falling, and DB was planning on just blink grabbing him right away.
You can start to swing some momentum. I mean, you're down 26k. You need every little bit you get. Another kind of desperation smoking. You're just gonna find the 5 gyro. That's it. He is a dieback for him, so he's out for 80.
Something to work with. I mean, with only 3 heroes up right now, they can spread around the map, get some pretty good farming time in.
Gotta keep abusing.
Maybe get to that basher.
I mean, your monkey is still strong. Yeah, you're down 30k, but if you can keep chaining some hits together, you have the teamfight spells to back him up. He has to just be able to survive, though. And you still have Aegis on Yahweh here, and he wants to use it. He's just going in. No cares in the world. He says, Wukong, please.
Running underneath Wukong's command here with the vacuum as well. The Templar Assassin gets demolished so quickly. He's still alive, though. He managed to get off another round of refraction and blinks away. Oh, no. They executed that so well, but they couldn't even kill the TA, and that was the whole, trade-off. It would have been decent.
I mean, he had Aegis anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, even if it happened, it wouldn't have even accomplished much. And now, Ice, you are nullified.
Oh, man. They got a nullifier. Oof.
The deficit's just too big here. I mean, Yahweh was giving you the Wukong there. He was saying, I dare you, sir. I dare you to damage test me. They damage tested him, but Rubik Shard in the double force. A tail as old as time.
They fell a little short.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Well, I'm not going to say that. I'll shoot. I left that one for you. That's your special
daily dose.
Another
Nopium
mass smoke here. this has got to be the last smoke, right? So if this fails, you're basically calling it. Jackie didn't even get in.
Beast is alone.
Yeah, but are you
Surge is. They are kind of just showing where they're going if anybody looks, but get their initiation. Oh, where is the kickback?
Now we got Hex.
The kickback, DJ.
I don't know, man.
What is going on?
It has just not been there. The castering is screwing him. Okay, bait the Wukong here. They're gonna try and bait the Wukong.
A small little copse of trees sets up an opportunity for Jackie, but no. Army geniuses are not going to stumble into that trap.
And the problem now is you gave him TA level. Well, I say gave. I mean, I don't think they really had a choice, but Yahweh is level 25 now, so he has 13 refraction instances. Even if you Wukong stun him, you might not break through it.
Yeah.
Depends what other DOTs are in the fight, and if he blinks out of that, you're really screwed. I mean, you're probably done anyway, but this game is not getting easy. You have 25 on Primal Beast as well. Holy crap, these heroes are super high level.
Yeah, that was going to say that this Primal Beast hero, you've gotten over the awkward part of the game where you fall off, and now you get your 25 talent and feel like it just revitalizes the hero.
Yeah, this game is just done. You have 3 level 25 talents, and these are good ones. I don't know what you're doing versus. I wish Jackie all the best. I'm gonna send him a card and a birthday gift. There's a kickback.
Hey, they got a kick.
And I think he's dead for it.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
There's nobody in.
Oh, no. DB. That was an onslaught and a half. Actually hits the 2 backline heroes, knocks the Monkey King down to the ground. That's it. Off the trees and straight into a ditch.
Yeah, he got crumpled up and thrown in that abyss, as I like to say. Ditch might be more appropriate, though.
All right, well, DB, maybe they could still kill him.
The remnants?
He's just the infest and an instant bash lockdown on court, and he used so many of his remnants for that. He doesn't kill the gyrocopter. Another round. Yeah, the onslaught. Yo, he's gonna be able to finish him off. That's it. Oh man, I'll give him the golf clap on that one. I'll give him the golf clap. You know, he used all his remnants. He got that gyro. He said, "Screw you. Nobody missiles me 8 times in a row."
Fortified.
I mean, I'm still sticking with Southeast Asia. Game's gonna go late. You know, it's not always gonna work. You know, but I feel like that's a pretty solid. You know, if you're a gambler, I feel like that's a pretty solid gambling strategy. Yo, he's being demolished. He's being pushed out of lane entirely, and Bleed get the first blood. Doubters?
Okay.
Any doubters out here?
I mean, they are making this early game work. I'll give it to them. That is brutal. And again, Ember's their only playmaker, so you have to have a good start for Corden here. And he is gonna kill him.
He's dead. Bye.
Jeez. Have mercy.
That was like very casual. How he died.
Now Dude was here. Another casual kill in the river.
Yoakum's here. Now he's gone.
They're just gonna pigeonhole him like that, huh?
Wow. Yeah, they're gonna get a second kill.
Breeze is dead.
Ogna's fast. He's a fast little guy, and he will be able to get away.
Okay, he's not dead.
Unstable concoction. 1 second. Oh, it's not enough.
0 damage.
Not enough. Oh, rolling around. Uh-oh. Ubu's in some trouble. He's gonna die here, but he does manage to get off the fatal bonds. Would have been nice to be able to hit the slide on the 2 of them. Not quite enough.
All right, so a little bit of comeback here.
Slight, very slight. Jackie in battle. One stealing life, the other stealing stats. Who's going to reign supreme? Jackie does get his level 6, and DB immediately knows, okay, that's no longer a winning fight, really. Let's just back it up.
Well, the lanes have indeed gone Bleed's way very heavily. It's only a 1K difference, but what happened mid was very good for them, which means they can go and play around December as both supports going mid for Bleed here. They really want rune control. Not the best supports at taking these river fights, but honestly, Rubik, Pugna are not amazing at it either. So you can make this play happen. Gordon's just gonna push it to the limit.
Oh, that's a pretty solid
good
fatal
bombs.
bonds with the stun. Yeah, that is more than enough. DJ is going to take a lot of damage here underneath the tower. See if the Pugna can finish him off with a blast. Not quite. Vari's going to die, giving a double kill over to Corden.
In your dream is still staying up here. That's the one upside. Haven't been able to take him out. Double damage for
Double
Corden,
damage. Uh-oh. He's going to try and roll it up. Ooh, barely managed to get it off, and the slide will not be enough despite the double damage.
Yeah, that looked a little awkward, but
yeah, forcing him to use his ultimate is still good, right?
yeah, you take that. You take that. This double damage is basically automatic full map control. Nobody's contesting this right now, which means Ice will push in top, and there isn't much help that's going to come. He's threatening the black hole, but he'll take the tower instead, happily.
Pylons will take the last hit, so Iceiceice is going to be pretty farmed. Look at Corden, man.
No cares.
Is he actually going to get him? The chains is enough. He's going to rend it over through him. Oh!
Or am I?
He swashbuckled barely out of range.
That's a golem down.
Okay, so what is DJ's build? We know he's going Blink Dagger, but what does he do after that? Because the panel was talking about, like, oh, he could get Aghanim Scepter for Slark. Gonna see our first black hole of the game put to use. Yoakum's gonna fall to that. To Ice, he's probably gonna die in return, thanks to the heavy rotation from AG. Army Geniuses clean that one up, and
do they though? Do they clean it up?
Away. Don't let him get away like this. Not like, no, not like this. Oh no.
They did not clean anything up except their tears. I was gonna say that was not worth it at all for Ice, but this man knows his limits better than I do.
It became very worth it, apparently.
Now, quick smoke to the triangle. You have the vessel charges. Actually, you don't. You use them both. Okay. Interesting decision.
Oh dear.
That
Orchid's gonna last long enough. He's just dead.
That's a value-ass Orchid.
Okay. Well, they don't have Black Hole, so they can't quite stop DB unless Corden catches them, and he does manage to get the slight chains, and Ice will be able to follow that up with a Malefice, and now he's definitely dead. So,
team's coming.
The Broodmother, punish him in the end. Vari's and the rest of AG are here, but oh jeez.
He's gone. Summon's too good. The ugly-ass golem beat him to death.
The ugly-ass golem just walked up and wham, slapped Vari's in the face.
Imagine dying to this thing. How embarrassing.
Yeah, well, it was either that or the Eidolons. One of them was going to get him.
So that's that Ember jump that should guarantee the brood deaths.
He died to the golem too. He died to the golem as well. This golem is a beast. It's a good joke, but what you mean is that upheaval with Shadow Amulet is really powerful, right?
It is quite good. I do like Shadow Amulet on Warlock. The problem is they nerfed it. It only lasts 15 seconds now, which I found out the hard way.
Well, I didn't even know that.
Nobody knows it. I found it out in the pub when I shot him myself and I stood there, and then it wore off and they just killed me.
When you're griefing games again? Yeah, we actually never finished that. Do you think that's the build? Like, when do you start building Aghanim Scepters for people? Is that the second item? Is that the fifth item? When do you do that?
I'd build one here for sure, I think. I'd build one and I'd give it to Slark, I think. And,
yeah, Slark for sure, right?
But the thing is, Jackie's building his own, so they probably just want to fight as another black hole claim the life. Ice is popping off this game.
Yeah, and just like last time, he's immediately met by a Pango with Rolling Thunder. But, you know, like, they keep on throwing, like, every hero they have at him, and he still gets a one-for-one trade-off. Seems pretty decent to me.
Yeah, that's a worthwhile kill. You're solo killing Brood? That's insanely worth it. You're just relieving the whole map pressure here. You're going to get even more.
This support has not worked out at all.
I mean, they banned the gyro. The man had no choice.
Yeah.
Everybody knows Pugna is a poor man's gyrocopter.
Oh, yeah. By the way, you were talking about the... so we're going to watch Yoakum die here. Marcy Is it a poor man's Ursa? What is it exactly? I think it is a rich man's Ursa and a poor man's troll.
A poor man's troll? I thought troll was a poor man's troll.
Well, he's the poorest man's troll, but... Okay, there's no
poor man's troll. That's just a garbage can.
With crash in place, doesn't do anything. The Orchid is going to be able to catch DJ. That's a nice little pick off. They got to be careful in Corden, though. All these spiders and stuff, that Maelstrom is pretty deadly.
He's got Arcane Rune, too.
Yeah, with Arcane Rune, that's even scarier. He's just sliding every 5 seconds.
Can't even Orchid him here because he went Yule's second. They're just securing him survivability here early. Yeah, there's your Orchid, but there it goes away. And now the Golem's back.
With the vessel. Thank you for the sound effects. Got him.
You like that sound effect? Yeah, that's what it looks like.
They're going to chase after the Morphling now. Back down by the upheaval. He managed to land some pounds. That was really important. Golem going to work. Go, Golem, go.
Oh my god. He just destroyed them, dude. Doing some work.
Very different performance in this game, too, for everybody on Bleeds. Most notably Corden, I would say. He has had the extreme glow up. Is going to be able to help stop this.
I mean, you can steal the chains and do some work. Maybe you need a stolen black hole in this game to turn it around or something. You gotta get some good spell steals here. That's your comeback mechanism. Do have Diffusal and Pango, and you have this Blink.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
You got some damage.
Gotta make it work, though. How do you make it work?
Smoke. The smoke needs to work. They're going to pop out. Blink Dagger, see if they can catch him. Yule's after self-Yule's to be able to jump away. The Remnant, they get the Orchid afterwards, but they need the stuns to be able to catch up to him.
Damage.
Yahweh lands a monster hit on the two of them. He's not quite dead. Finish him off, please. Corden, no, he gets anything. Away. They can't kill him. Oh, at least in your dream is able to kill Iceiceice, but now he is out of mana, so he's going to die. Jackie's just going to clean house on this fight, man. Corden set it all up for them by almost dying, but not quite. Now Jackie is just free to do whatever he wants in the team fight. Yoke him. Hiding away in the trees. Trying to go for the go. He gets found, pounced on. That's the team wipe.
Chef Corden Ramsay just setting up the plates, as you said. And they're all coming to feast.
No one's getting away from this. I want to see Puddins again. Yeah, you know, do the gyrocopter again. That's fine. But...
I mean, you got a first phase that got banned. Was this game a draft issue, though? I don't know about that one.
Probably just lane issue.
It's yeah, it was a mid lane issue. I mean, that matchup can go bad for Pango, but I don't think it should go that bad. It was a decent fight, though. They got both supports.
Yeah, Golem not quite going off. Oh, they had to go help bail out in your dream. Because Jackie was very rapidly burning through that mana. It's once you get the Agate Scepter on Slark, it is actually super hard to play Morphling at this point against Slark.
Aren't bad this game. You can get a Rubik Shard and Force Staff and stuff too, but the map is the problem right now. DJ is catching you. And you were gone. You were gone, my friend.
You know, I wondered if he was going to build a Solar Crest, but it's been a long time since I've seen this item.
Did get buffed.
And what got buffed about it? I don't remember.
+1 extra attribute.
Wow.
+5 move speed bonus.
Oh, okay. Now we're talking.
I mean, honestly, this item is still a little underwhelming for me, but it's really good with Slark.
It's also like very good on Alchemist, right? Minus armor on a physical damage nuke with even more minus armor.
It's a really good buff this game, and it's a really good offensive item. As I think we're just witnessing the closing out of this game too here.
There we go. All right, I was about to say, let's not stretch this out any longer than you need to. This game is very done. You screwed up. You screwed up. You just own it. You accept it. Say, okay, we may have messed a few things up here, guys.
You know, poison camps or this type of shenanigans. That part feels kind of bad. That's why a lot of times when we had these like huge ancient farming lineups, we saw Shadow Demon come out or support.
Oh, this is an interesting battle. Gyrocopter, maybe giving away the first blood. The fairy fire. Oh, it's not enough. DJ gets the first blood, and that is not what you want to see. I think dying as Gyro is fine, but first blood going over to this lane, which could pressure the TA quite heavily, is going to be scary.
He's ascended. He's evolved.
They gonna get the toss back? Oh, he's gonna get the toss back. Straight up into the shrapnel. Yahweh, let's see if he can live through it. The second round of shrapnel, and then nicely plays Fisher. If anything, DJ.
But dude was behind. Dude was behind.
DJ. Ooh.
The assassinate.
Assassination finishes him off.
What's happening?
That was a nice two-man roll. Oh, he tossed him over to Yoakum too.
This is like the weirdest tri-lane mid. I think when Ice as a player is feeling himself, he looks comfortable and he's flowing around the map and he's making stuff happen. That's him at his peak performance and his peak value to a team. When his game gets slowed down super early, like his lane goes terribly, he doesn't have those options and it looks a lot worse because Dudu gets evaporated up here.
TV said, I'm done with this bullshit. Stop trying to juke me around in the trees. Just drop the Ravage on the Warlock, a solo Warlock. Feel very comfortable fighting that.
I mean, I think they're okay fighting it if you commit into the pit, though. That's kind of the weird part, because they have Kisses, Bonds, Golem, Taunt. It's a lot. This type of aggressive move, they have Blink on Tiny, so that's why they're trying to make something happen here. They have all their ults up. Honestly, though, I don't even know if this type of move is necessary. It's cool if you hit the TA, but otherwise, again, I think you're pretty happy if just letting the fight come to you in this game and keeping your ults off cooldown. It's an important aspect of the game, right? Let's say you take a fight here, even if you win the fight, you use all your ults. Maybe then AG just walk in the Roche pit and abuse the fact that you used all your cooldowns. Whereas if these cooldowns are up, it's pretty hard for AG to make a move. They just feel like they can't take the 5-on-5. There's no clear gank option. The game is stalling out, but you're stalling it out with 2 carries in a row. You should be happy. You also have the displacement hero in Tiny, and DJ is looking for the displacement. This is pretty deep.
Okay, this is maybe a bit of an overextension as DJ's immediately going to die. They try and give him the cookie. He does manage to get the toss over, but that's maybe not what he wants because now Iceiceice is surrounded by heroes. Oh dear, he's going to be stunned up immediately by the enchant totem. And Bleed, you were saying you can play it chill, you can play it calm, you can just let the fights run into you, but Bleed get overly aggressive, try and force a fight, and now they've just opened up Roshan to Army Geniuses.
Yeah, this is worst case scenario. This is why I just don't think these aggressive moves are that favorable for you. Even if you trade even there, this Roche play is going to happen as a consequence. And now you're just feeding them 3 kills and setting it on top of the plate, dessert included. That's rough. You're giving a lot of momentum to a lineup that was not finding it in any other way in this game. Gonna try and find the Gyro, you will get him. So a consolation prize here is Breeze.
I want to see that tower fall, you know, because it protects the sniper's farm so much, right?
Yes, you have to open up the farm.
Oh, nice catch. Bleed. A big pickoff. They can get it. Yahweh. Oh, he's going to try and juke these bloods. Oh, Jackie actually used the haunt to try and finish him up, and he does manage to work. The Ravage just comes too late. They are going to show up with In Your Dream, and it looks like they'll be able to at least kill the Snapfire, but Spectre has already jumped back up to the top lane, so they got that kill on the Coddle, the core Coddle.
But In Your Dream doesn't really seem bent on forcing the issue.
Oh, that was so close. He gets that avalanche underneath Upheaval, and then Corden comes over. That would be like damage. He's straight up. DB is still almost dead. Wow.
He's getting chunked. And now In Your Dream is getting active. But did he bite off more than he can chew?
They have the golem as well.
Well, that's a sick fissure.
Once again, the toss back good. In Your Dream is right on top of Corden, and Corden's just dead as a result. Oh no. Yoakum goes up big time now. Tossed up straight in the air, but it doesn't matter. The avalanche stop the Tiny from falling. And now In Your Dream, they are cooking things up. They are running with some momentum over Bleed. Right, you've got 2 carries and you don't have a triangle to work with. The Templar Assassin is actively tanking away your ancient creeps. Jay's other kill. Jackie's able to join on this one thanks to that Aghanim Scepter. They're going to slow him down, see if Jackie can finish it, and it is.
Building into Manta into Radiance is a pretty interesting build. Kind of some old school coming back. 4-man smoke.
See what they can find here.
I mean, Yoakum can destroy these fights right now. He's really strong.
Oh, that was a nice avalanche. A 2-man introduction. The kisses go in, but the Force Staff does manage to get the Coddle back. He TP's away to be successful. He barely makes it out, just ahead of the Spectre. Final hit that was going to come in at the BKB. Figure used up against Corden, who has to go for a teleport out. Will be able to make it. The Fisher won't be able to stop him. Nice 2-man hit. Yoakum continuing to just chain stun on 2 heroes. Iceiceice falls. In Your Dream's going to clean up on DJ. So just heroes falling apart. It's the strong cores are able to run down the supports, and both sides end up losing heroes. Yeah, this is... Hey, I noticed no Crystallis. Remember the Crystallis TAs that we kept on seeing last season?
That's true. What happened to that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Up on it.
DJ,
he's gone.
Trying to...
Silver Edge is good for both teams here if they can get to him, but he will probably get there first. Gordon just running in. They found the Shaker.
Okay, kill the Shaker first is magnificent for Bleed. Don't think they're going to be able to get much more out of this. Oh, wait, maybe Varys? Yeah, they'll get him too. So that is very nice. Full support's down, and Roshan is up. Now that presents something interesting. Coordinate
Ravage on the sniper.
Ravage, and he's dead. And look at the side blades. It was hitting Dubu too, so Dubu gets demolished. Now Ice is almost dead. There was an opportunity there, I think, where Bleed could have maybe set up and thought about doing Roshan themselves, but they just fed it away.
I mean, DB does not care about your opportunity. He does not care. He says, mine is better. He seizes it. Maybe a little overextension there on the river by Corden, right? He's just tanking in front first. Out of everybody. You set up a good Roche fight there. I don't know if you get bursted like that, but now you're giving the opening the other way around. And the DJ's going to die on the same spot that Yoakum just died on.
No, this spot is just... I mean, he gets off a really good avalanche. They have the toss over.
Yeah, but there's no damage.
Spectre has to get out of here. They just do not have the damage to cut through these heroes. Dubu. Oh no, Dubu. Dubu. Dubu, no.
That's a dieback.
That is a dieback with his golem dying with him too. A free Roshan for AG. And this is something that you and I have talked about quite a bit here. These, you talked a lot to me about this concept. These Roshans, number 2, number 3, are so much more important than the first Roshan, right?
I mean, first Roshan's useful. First Roshan is just the ticket to the second one. The second one is when the main show starts, and the third one is when you bring down the curtain. Pretty happy with this map state. You can get the fight, but we are dodging the fight, doing a decent job of it. They are up to Basher on Jackie, level 20. He's going to go on this tide.
Oh, they're going to fight back into this tide, but that is a dangerous move. All of AG is now here. Ice maybe burning out here. Jackie's playing around. They do manage to finish him off. Nice blast from Yahweh, and now Jackie is in some trouble. He tosses him back over into the Spectre. Ravage goes down. Yahweh still falls at the same time, but the Spectre gets demolished as In Your Dream is here with all the damage they could possibly ask for.
Tendrils of the deep, too. You got a couple of them in there. The Dwarf and Sniper to be alive. He needs Corden to be able to deal the damage. He's slowly getting to the Silver Edge, which is really big, because then you can break this tide and jump with the Spectre, and the chain stun's there. And then you have a clear way to take the fight, removing the auras. But the
nice lane ward. They cut off Iceiceice just as he was about to go down and push that bottom lane in. So good catch here, as long as they finish him off, and they do.
Yes, so I understand not going higher on DD for In Your Dream, though, but he's getting smoked on.
He is going to get smoked on. He's immediately going to be avalanche. They couldn't get the toss up. No way. Got off the BKB.
And he just slays him.
The toss, and he managed to kill the Tiny on his way out. They keep him back with the kisses, but now Bleed. They've blown so much for this. It's full retreat out from them. See who TP's out. Dubu tries to go for it, but caught by the dust of DB, and that'll be the 2 supports down. An opportunity now to go high ground for Army Geniuses.
One does not simply smoke on In Your Dream, for he smokes on you and turns it into a nightmare. Honestly, though, even if they get that toss, I don't know if he's just dying out right there.
No, I don't think so. They don't have the chain stun for it, really.
Yeah, you need Ice there with the play, right?
Yeah.
There's a cookie into Haunt. They're gonna try and poke him out. I mean,
Jackie's actually doing some pretty decent damage, but the sniper's dead in the back line. He had to use the BKB to TP out, so DB just immediately jumped on him. He's like, I know you don't have BKB, and apparently he doesn't have buyback either.
Yeah, Silver Edge Sniper didn't get to Silver Edge anything. I don't think he broke anybody once. That might be the game here. Pegasus is gonna seal everybody's fate.
Yeah, there's no tier 2s up either, so they can just keep going. They've got 45 seconds to take as many buildings as they want.
Just too greedy. Eventually, the greed betrays you, for you delved too far and too deep. Bringing out all
too much greed, and you will bleed, right, Avery?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I think my Dwarven Moria analogy was more apt, but especially considering they have the Dwarven Sniper in the game. There were multiple layers to that you did not appreciate, but that's okay. As we're going to get Megas here. One last toss back for the boys. There it is.
Gonna have to go for it.
Oh, it's all over. Not like this.
It's all ogre, boys. Nice two-man Fisher. Yokum immediately jumping on the sniper again. He gets off his BKB. He silver edges. He finally breaks the Templar Assassin. He puts it to work, Avery. And that's it. he did about 200 damage, and he's still going to get mega.
Yeah, the sniper
Fishers, man. What are these? Yokum is just demolishing bleed.
That's why they first phase these supports. They're comfortable with them. They know how to play them, and they're going to win game 3 and win this series off of them as Corden.
I mean, there's no hype to Jackie jumping in right now because he just doesn't do any damage.
There's too many auras.
Like hitting heroes, and it's tickling him.
Brutal. That's a brutal game 3, man. They just got out strategized.